If you know anything about Holmes County, and why would you? You know we have the largest population of Amish in the world. I grew up there, but I got the heck out of Dodge when I turned 18 to go to Bethel College in Elkhart, Indiana. And the Christian, non-Amish population of Holmes has 5 major topics of discussion. Corny jokes, you see, there's a lot of corn around there. The weather, faith, and who wore casual clothes to church. Oh, and how holier than thou the Amish are. I never saw them that way. They were strange for sure, though. But I never hate. If I was fixing to hate, I wouldn't hate based on someone being different than myself. That said, I can't deal with people who are different than me very well. Except for Bart, that is. Well, Bartholomew. I just called him Bart, though, because of The Simpsons and whatnot. Of course, Bart never watched The Simpsons, so he didn't get why I called him that. I don't think he liked being called that, but he knew I wanted to call him that, so he didn't make a fuss about it. Anyway, he'd say about once a week, come over to play Mario on my Nintendo system. The original one, you know. There was a number of problems with this. 1, he wasn't supposed to, and it made my mother very nervous. 2, it was frustrating to watch him play. I mean, he was bad. But he was downright fascinated by it. And 3, I was only allowed to play 30 minutes a day, so we cut into my playtime. Mother didn't think video games were very ladylike. And I only got the Nintendo system because my older cousin got the new Nintendo system. As you'd expect after a while, say about a year or so, Bart mentioned Mario by mistake to one of the other Amish boys, and it blew up, and his parents and the whole Amish settlement found out. And then they shunned my family. This, of course, didn't amount to much at first. It's not like we had any dealings with the Amish to begin with. Dad didn't do any farming. He worked for Forest River making RVs most of my life. But it did downright aggravate my father. I didn't rush home to play Mario anymore. But when I finally did play, the game overheated or something and it didn't work. 2 months later, I still hadn't seen Bart, and I worried for him. We were just kids, but I had a schoolgirl crush on him, because he was so unassuming and naive. I was walking home one day, and an Amish man with a gross, wiry orange beard came out from the bushes and grabbed me by my arms. His smelly, sweaty palms burned my arms. He looked at me intensely and grumbled,
"What did you do to Bartholomew Yoder?"
I said, "I didn't do nothing, sir."
"What did you do, you little harlot?"
Luckily for me and my arms, a strapping young high school boy happened by and ran off this gross man. He then carried me home to my father, and my father about took a can of gas and matches to the Amish settlement when he found out what happened. When he found out where the Yoder house was, he knocked on the door with his old hunting rifle. He said he found the house characteristically bare, with only Bart inside. The rest of the Yoders were never seen again, and the Amish community at large stopped shunning us after that. I gained a brother out of it. I just wish the poor boy had talked again.